I've just had an idea for a pitch event for authors pitching their manuscripts, and I know there are a ton of contests like these out there, especially on like X and Blue Sky, but this one would be different. In theory, this one would be using writers who are predominantly what? Readers, to help narrow down the pitches and the pages that they really like. What I find that often happens in these pitch events is that the algorithm plays a huge part in it, because there are only so many agents and they can only look through so many different posts, and of course, you know, sometimes they can search by hashtags, but they're not able to see all of them. And some really great pitches that I've seen from other authors often get lost in the chaos. I've also seen some really strong pitches where maybe the pages that follow are not as strong as they would need to be. And don't get me wrong, agents are incredible and they are pulling so much of the weight in this industry. They are overworked and underpaid and going through thousands of queries a lot of times in their email or query tracker, and they can't see everything, right? Some things are going to fall through the cracks. And if we're being honest, we all know, because agents say so, that they are looking for not just writing they love, but writing that they think is marketable, that there is a market for a book like this so they can pitch it to publishers. So what if thousands of readers could tell an agent that this is a book they would like to read? That amount of interest would speak volumes, in my opinion, towards a book's marketability, even if it's something that maybe is outside of the norm. So what I'm proposing is a way for authors to not only share their pitch, but their perhaps first couple pages, maybe 1,500, 2,000 words, and let authors participate in this pitch event where they are looking at other authors' pitches and not only supporting them with a repost or a like, but going through, and if the pitch speaks to them and interests them, then they could click on the pages. And then if they're reading the pages and they see that this is something that they would like to continue reading, they could vote on that, or they could indicate that in some way, and the pitch coordinator, which would be myself in this situation if I go through this, is sorry, I dropped my water bottle. The pitch coordinator would be collecting data on this, and maybe the top certain percentage or top numbers would get sent to agents to then look at and say, these are all pitches and pages that have been vetted by readers. To me, that not only helps agents sort through things that maybe that they wouldn't have an interest in anyway, but it also helps them indicate books that readers have an interest in. Let readers dictate what the market is going to produce. So anyway, that's my idea, and of course there would be a lot of details to iron out, and a lot of work would have to go into building a platform like this, but if it's something that there is genuine interest in, I'm willing to put in that work. So drop me a like, a comment, if you have any ideas around this to make that better. Let me know your thoughts. And any agents out there, if you are watching